Boom. We are live. Well, we're live. We're live, guys. How's it going? How's it going, ladies and gents? How's it going? How's it going? I'm not using this mic at the moment. I just got that off to the side because I was just on the Cobra TV subcast toward the end. So I still got no idea what's going on with No Man's Sky. There was a live drop. Something happened. So someone dropped a note. More riddles. More text. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I am out of the loop. So anybody that pops in asking me, what is this new development with Waking Titan? You guys are going to have to tell me because I got no clue. J-Spot, how's it going? Brian, Petro, how you doing, man? How you doing? I just got back from Avengers. Boom, my ticket right there. Avengers Infinity War. That was awesome. Then I hopped on the subcast. And yeah. And now I am just sitting in my closet like I do. Like I do. And we're just chatting it. We chatting it up, boys. We chatting it up. I don't got my cell phone with me. Adam, how you doing, man? I just saw you over in the Cobra TV subcast. How's it going, guys? So we're just chilling out. We're just chatting with the subscribers, chatting with the viewers. Not really sure what we're going to talk about during the stream. So feel free to drop some comments because that's what this show is about, guys. You drop the comments. I respond to the comments. We go back and forth. That's why it's called the sub chat. I read and I chat with the subscribers. It's how it rolls. It's how it rolls, guys. So yeah, I watched Infinity War. I'm not going to drop any spoilers. It was all right. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Is it my favorite Marvel movie? I don't know. I don't know if I don't have a favorite movie. Okay. I don't got a favorite. William Boss, how you doing, man? It was a long movie. I think it was like 2.5 hours long. So my feet were falling asleep. My legs were falling asleep. Adam says, chilling. I was hoping you'd stream after Cobra. Yes, I am streaming after Cobra. Yeah. I was going to stream some No Man's Sky, but then I have to go turn on my other computer, get it set up. And yeah, I was already in my closet because I was on the call with Cobra. And I was like, I'm just going to hit the stream button, stream from the YouTube service, built in little whatever. And yeah, here we are. So here we are, guys. Here we are. J-Spot says, can you put in your description that the note said at the... I don't remember what the note said, man. I don't remember what the note said. So we could talk about No Man's Sky and what happened. You guys are going to have to bring me up to date because all I know is that there was a note. There's a live drop and there was a note. I don't know any of what happened before that. Somebody said there's like some kind of new currency, some new kind of Bitcoin, and there's like a website and there's all this stuff happening. I got no idea about any of that. I just know that there was a live drop. Some guy showed a note. That's it. Because I tuned in toward the end of that. Because like I said, I just got back from Infinity War. I was at the movies. Slacking off. And yeah, some cryptic note. But I do know the guys over at the Game Detectives, they're hard at work trying to figure out the clues and all that stuff. So yeah, you guys probably know a lot more than I do. Sounds like there's some guys trying to start a motorcycle outside my house. William says she arrived in New France 2 years after the Ursuline nuns came to Quebec. Yeah, there was something about those nuns in the note. Something about those nuns in the note. Yes. So I'm not sure. I kind of wish I had my cell phone because if I had my cell phone, I could at least search Twitter, kind of get up to date with what's been going down, but I don't got my cell phone. My phone is charging at the moment. I got my little phone here. That's a piece of junk that the battery's not even charged on this one either. I got like 3 phones. 3 phones, not even charged. But what's going down, guys? What's going down? So bring you up to date. These videos are kind of just like live vlogs. Whenever I'm not playing No Man's Sky and I'm just sitting in my closet chatting, this is just kind of live vlogs. I just talk about whatever's on my mind. I read the chat. So I told you guys in the last one that I had an interview for a new job. Well, not really a new job. It's the same job, just at a different store because the store I'm currently at is closing. Went to that interview. Interview seemed to go well. So I guess I start over there in a couple of weeks. So that's cool. But yeah, turns out I still have a job. So that's nice. That's nice. It all seems so random to me. Yes. This whole thing is random, Adam. It's freaking random. I also got a new game over the weekend. I'm on vacation, by the way, guys. I'm on vacation. I took vacation so I could go see Infinity War. And then I took a couple more days off. But yeah, I go back on in on Tuesday. I go back in on Tuesday. But while I was on vacation, I got Doom 3 for the original Xbox. Pretty nice case too. Disc is pretty no scratches. I didn't see any big scratches, but yes. And I got this game. I already have this game on my PC, right? I got like the remastered version, whatever. I have it on PC. And they do have a 360 version of this as well. But I wanted to, I mean, but this is only like $1. Okay. It says it was like $6, but it was 75% off. I had another 25% off that. So I got this, and I'm looking forward to kind of trying this out on the original Xbox to see how it played when it first came out. And yeah, kind of cool box art on the back. I don't know if you can see that. There's kind of a glare, but it's like 10 out of 10. Xbox Magazine gave it a 10 out of 10, guys. You can't give your game a 10 out of 10. This is an Xbox game. It's like Disney saying, "Oh, Infinity War, 10 out of 10. We made the movie, 10 out of 10." It doesn't work. I mean, it is a good game. I will say that. Good game, creepy game. I'm gonna read the chat real quick. Let me see here. Okay. William says, "I came 2 years after Ursuline Nuns, now set in stone. Here is my legacy, signed G. Naxu." So that's what the text on the note that was dropped said. It came 2 years after Ursuline Nuns, now set in stone. Here is my legacy. So it's a quote from somebody, right? Now set in stone. Here is my legacy. I still think the now set in stone is referring to some kind of tombstone or something, some gravestone. And I do know in No Man's Sky there are like gravestones, right? There are like gravestones. You know, those things we have to find. Those like markers, the stones. I think they're called gravestones. I can't remember. I found like one of them. Like the travelers, they tell you where they are. I think they're gravestones, right? I think they're gravestones. I could be wrong, but I don't know if that has anything to do with it. She arrived in New France 2 years after the Ursuline Nuns, now set in stone. Here is my legacy. Yeah. Or maybe a stone statue. That's gravestones. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. When I first heard that, when I first read that on the stream, I was thinking maybe a tombstone. But if they're quoting this person named G. Naxu, I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. If they're quoting him, that means, I mean, this, I don't know. I don't know if it's a riddle. Spell check. How you doing, man? Or if it's just some quote. I mean, it's obviously some type of riddle if it has to do with Waking Titan. And yes, yeah, to employment. Yes. So I still have a job, guys. Still have a job. I don't know how well I'm going to like this job, right? Because it's going to be a lot more work. I'll tell you, a lot more work. It's going to be some work, guys. Okay. It's same amount of pay. I'm not getting paid more. I'm going to have to drive longer. So I'm actually losing money because I have to pay more money for gas, but it's a job. It's a job. It'll keep the lights on. It'll keep the lights on. That's the main thing. And at the very least, I'll get more in shape because it's a very physically demanding job. Very physically demanding. I'm moving boxes, furniture all day. It's crazy. Like I canceled my gym membership I never had a gym membership. Okay. I don't need no gym membership when I work like I work. No. So I'm basically, they're paying me to work out is what's happening. They're paying me to work out. That's how I look at it. But yeah, maybe a stone statue, gravestone, and spell check says, yo, it can be the location of a next lab. It could be the location. I had to resupply for my job under a department restructuring. It sucks. So much stress. Yeah. Yep. I tell you what, man. I tell you what. But what's everybody up to tonight? How many people were just watching the Cobra TV live stream over on Cobra's channel? How many people? And if you don't know who Cobra TV is, type in Cobra TV. Go check him out. It's one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm always on his channel talking about something. Brian says he was over there. Brian Petro was over there watching. I know Adam was over there. Adam Owen was over there watching as well. I think J-Spot was watching. Hey, Pete, my Where dev trailer submission. If you have time, go to terraformedaustinmccarthy.com. Spell check. You should tweet me that link on Twitter. Tweet it on Twitter to me. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, just go to Twitter and type in @AdamRobinBanks. You should find me. I think the link's down in the description too. I think the link's somewhere on my main channel page. It's somewhere. It's somewhere over there. But yeah, guys, we just chilling. Talking about No Man's Sky. Talking about random games. Talking about anything and everything. J-Spot says I caught the last 20 or so minutes of it. Yeah, so did I. I caught the last 20 minutes because I was like, I was heading home from Avengers Infinity War, and I saw the notification that Cobra was streaming. I turned it on a little bit, and then Cobra said he had to go in like 45 minutes. So I got home, and it was already past 45 minutes. So I assumed the stream was over. I got home. I was going to stream, do my sub chat anyway. Turned on my computer. Cobra was still streaming, so I popped on, and I caught the last 15, 20 minutes. But everything else has been going on with Inside, and I've been totally out of the loop. I have been out of the loop. But guys, if you're watching, how's it going? How you doing? What are you up to tonight? What are you playing tonight? What are you playing? What are you playing? What are you playing? Got a couple new games from developers. They've been sending me some codes. I don't know what those games are. I played Extinction the other night. Played some Extinction, which is a new game that just recently came out. That was fun. Might play a little bit more of that. A little bit more of that. That's not. I might play a little bit more of that. That's what I'm trying to say. William Voss says Defiance 2050. How's that, man? I played a little bit of the original on the 360, and then I played a little bit of the PC version of that. But looks cool. New MMO, free to play. I do know that the Darwin Project, which is another battle royale game, is now free to play. So that's cool. I already had the code for it because the developer sent me a code for the game. But now it's free to play, so you guys can play it for free now. William says, great so far. Closed beta right now. Sweet. Yeah, closed beta. Oh, the Defiance. Yeah, I heard about that. It's closed beta. When it comes out for everybody, then I might hop on the bandwagon. Brian says, .hack g.u last recode. .hack. .hack. Is that game on the PlayStation 2, Brian? It sounds familiar. .hack. Adam says, I need to fix my PC. A game my son played up the res passability of the TV is plugged into. I need to grab another bigger screen and reconfigure the resolution. That resolution gets you, man. So I heard that the graphics cards are, I guess, going to go down in price. That's the rumor. They're going to start dropping in price a little bit, at least. So if you're looking for a graphics card, you might want to wait a little bit until they drop, but it's supposed to be happening sometime soon, from what I've heard. Also, processors have been dropping in price, like the Ryzen processors, because they're coming out with this new Ryzen processor. I think it's Ryzen, and it's supposed to be like faster. That means like the first gen Ryzens are dropping in price. So, yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. For game. Is it out yet, .hack? I thought maybe I'm thinking of a different game, but I could have sworn there was a .hack game on the PS2 because I think I remember eating it way back on the PS2 from GameStop like years ago. Maybe this is like the newest one on. I don't know if they're still making them, but yeah, .hack does sound very familiar. Adam says, I'm going to go back to No Man's Sky once my PC fixed. Just finished Far Cry 5. Sorry for the typos and thanks for figuring. Oh yeah, Far Cry 5 looks good. I need to go back and play the other Far Cries though, so probably won't be hopping on the new one until I go back and play some of the old ones. Because it's like, I mean, they're good games. They're very polished games. But if I haven't finished the other ones, it doesn't really make sense to buy a brand new one because I'm probably not going to finish that one either. So it's like, just save the money, go back and play the ones I have, and then by the time I finish those storylines, if I ever finish those and then get to the new one, that'll probably be cheaper. There's like 8 of them. Okay, so then I'm right. There probably was a couple on the PS2 then. I think I got it. I played a little bit of it, and then I kind of gave up after an hour, and I took it back. Just wasn't my type of game. I can't remember if it was like a turn-based game or I can't remember. But I ended up taking it back. I don't remember why I took it back, but I took it back. .hack, I took that back. I played Far Cry to get it cheap. I backplayed Far Cry to get it cheaper. Don't finish it? Don't finish what? So once the weather, I mean, the weather's already starting to warm up here, guys. Like it's starting to get toasty. And this closet is heating up with my my laptop going. It's like a little heater. So it's starting to get spicy, all right? It's starting to heat up in this closet. So during the wintertime, yeah, it's great. Just sitting here, warm myself up with this computer, right? But when the summer comes, oh boy, it's gonna get toasty. So I don't know what I'm gonna do then. I'll have to break out like a fan or something. Or I could actually just like stream out in my bedroom like a normal person. I bought like this great PC, right? All these great graphics cards and processors, and I did all that on my gaming PC. Yet I'm in my closet streaming on a piece of junk laptop. Doesn't really make sense, does it? No. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But my sister's having some company come within the next couple days, and they're going to be staying here. So they can do their thing, out in the living room, whatever, and I'll just be in my closet streaming. Yeah, because that's how I roll. Brian says it's on sale on PS4 for $30. You lose most of the enemies in the open world. Oh, Far Cry 5? Yeah, I know Far Cry 5 isn't. I think it's dropped in price a little bit, but I still got to beat the other ones. It's from the Root series. Okay. Very nice. So guys, if you are watching the stream, hit the like button. I'll only hit the like button if you like it, okay? You don't have to hit it, but hit it if you like it. And also drop a comment. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're watching. I know Adam's here. I know Brian's here. William Voss is here. To keep those comments coming, I'm going to put my headset down real quick. I'm going to run out my closet door, grab my cell phone off the charger, bring it in here because I got to check some Twitter, right? All right. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. BRB. BRB. And I'm back, guys. I'm back. You got 100% likes to viewers. Oh, do we? That's awesome. Yeah, we got 6 people watching, 5 likes. Sweet. Thank you for the likes, guys. It helps me out. It helps me out. It does something. It tells YouTube you guys actually like my stuff. Is my chair all the way down? Now it is. Okay, we're good. I don't really play guitar that well, guys. I don't. Search the Isle of Dogs. As soon as we get Far Cry 5. I heard it's good. Lego Batman. Don't ask. How you doing, Lego Batman? Search up Isles of Dogs. Don't ask. Batman, how you doing, man? Lego Batman, how you doing these days? How you doing? Okay, so I got my phone. I'm gonna go to Twitter. I can actually go to Twitter now and Facebook because for like the past 2 days I was off Twitter and Facebook because I didn't want any Avengers Infinity War spoilers because people are always spoiling stuff on Twitter and stuff. So I was like off social media for the most part for the past couple days. That's why I'm out of the loop with No Man's Sky. But now I can actually go on Twitter because I already know what happens in Avengers. I'm not gonna spoil it, okay? I ain't gonna spoil it, but I can look up Twitter now. So we're gonna go to the Twitters, and I'm just gonna type in. I got a message on Twitter. Who messaged me on Twitter? I got 2 requests. Oh, this is the trailer. Okay. Spell check. All right, I'll check that out. Oh, and then Godsmack says he saw the trailer. Another trailer. Okay. See, when you guys message me, I don't always get the message because it goes to like my spam folder unless I accept it. That's why I tell everybody to just tweet me the link on Twitter. If you got to say something to me on Twitter, just like tweet me, don't send me a message because half the time I don't even, like I just saw a message that was sent to me 6 days ago, just now. So yeah, I don't really check my, my Twitter messages that often. But if you tweet me, I always get the notification and then I know to look it up. Brian says, me and my wife are going to see it tomorrow. Nice, man. Nice. Very nice. And yeah, I was definitely off of social media because I just felt like I was going to have I already bought my ticket like way in advance, took time off work. And I feel like it only takes one person, you know, one little troll or something to post some spoiler in the comment section and just ruin the entire movie. I only watched the trailer for Infinity War once. Like, I think the teaser trailer, when the teaser trailer came out, I watched it once. That was it. So that's the only trailer I've seen because I didn't want any spoilers whatsoever. So yeah. And I did it. I did it, guys. I didn't get any spoilers. Saw the movie. Yep. So let's see here. I'm gonna go on my Twitter. I'm just gonna look up No Man's Sky. I'm just gonna type in No Man's Sky. Hashtag No Man's Sky. Let's see what people are saying. I'm gonna just hit the latest button. I was told about Han Solo before I saw the movie. Yeah, I did know Han Solo was coming out before I saw the trailer. They played that trailer during the Infinity War. Like, they played that trailer. They also played a Winnie the Pooh trailer, right? It was like Christopher Robin or the Return of Christopher. I don't know, something to do with Christopher Robin or Winnie the Pooh. I didn't even know that movie was being made. But yeah, it's had Ewan McGregor, the guy who plays Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequel movies. It had him. I guess he's Christopher Robin. And I didn't even know that that's what the movie was. Like, I thought it was an entire different movie. And then suddenly Winnie the Pooh, like, the teddy bear pops up from behind a bench and starts talking. I cracked up. Okay, like I started laughing in the theater, and everyone's just looking at me. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. Okay, so let me just look this up here. I typed in No Man's Sky. Somebody posted that picture of what the text said. Ivy Mike said, "Waking Titan news soon. I love the show Cobra. No Man's Sky, Cobra, Carbon Observatory." And just random pictures of screenshots and whatnot. I always like going to Twitter and just typing in hashtag No Man's Sky to see what people are doing. Find a lot of cool pictures, a lot of cool people just by doing that. Winnie the Pooh, really? That's really correct. Yeah, I guess. I thought it was like a trailer for the new Mission Impossible or something. And then, like, Winnie the Pooh freaking comes out from behind a bench and starts talking. And I just cracked up. I was just not expecting it. And it wasn't supposed to be funny. Like, it wasn't supposed to be funny. I just started laughing. Grant says, about to watch Infinity War in about an hour. Nice, man. Very nice. Very nice, Grant. Yeah, I went with my older sister and younger brother to see it. And then my other brother is going. He's at the movie right now. My other brother. And then my other brother, because I have 3 brothers, he's going tomorrow to it because he had to work today. So, yeah. Yeah. But I liked it. I'm not going to spoil it. Okay, I ain't going to spoil it. No spoilers here. But they will probably play that Winnie the Pooh trailer before the movie. And you guys let me know what you thought of that Winnie the Pooh trailer. Because, man, I tell you what. Crack me up. Grant says, I've also changed my processor choice to a 2nd-gen Ryzen because the stock cooler is good. Oh, nice. 2600X is the 2nd-gen. That's the new one coming out, right? That's the new one coming out or something. Joel says, hey, bro, what date do you think next will release? Joel, good question. I'm not sure. I thought July 27th was when games, I think it was 27th. I could be wrong about that. Was it July? I can't remember, but GameStop said it was coming out like on the 27th of, I think it was July. I thought it was July. I don't remember. Was it June? Who knows? But I thought maybe it would be coming out on the release of the Xbox One version, right? Simultaneously, but then I'm like, they probably won't do that. They probably won't do that. The update will probably come out before that happens and get people like hyped up for it with like trailers and stuff, and then people want to go out and buy the Xbox One version if they don't have it. Because a lot of people don't even have they don't have a PS4, right? But they have an Xbox One. So those people are going to see the trailers and be hyped for it and then be like, oh, I'm going to pick this game up for Xbox One. So I don't know. To answer your question, Joel, yeah, Joel, I'm not sure. Do you think it will be a total new game, No Man's Sky 2? I think they're definitely going to change a lot of things. I think this is pretty much a relaunch. I think they said it's going to be the biggest update since launch. And the other updates have been pretty big, pretty substantial. So if this is bigger than those, it's gonna be big, I think. And Ray Rod in the last Cobra TV sub chat a couple days ago, might have been yesterday or something. I don't know, a couple days ago, he was like, because he's like a coder and he like makes mods for No Man's Sky on PC. But he was like going through the code and everything, and he was telling everybody about stuff that's in the code but isn't in the game. And there was just a long list of stuff that is code. There's code for it, but it's just not in the game. So maybe with this next update, they're going to put a bunch of that stuff that was supposed to be in the game. They're going to put that in the game plus more stuff. So I don't know. And then some people are saying possibly procedurally generated cities are going to be in the game, or I want there to be like underground cities that you have to like excavate out with your multi-tool. And you have to like unbury them. I think that'd be really awesome, because it would give you, kind of a reason to use your terrain manipulator. Because right now, you can use it, but it's not like you don't have to use it. But I think it would give you a reason to use it if there's like underground cities and stuff. You just unearth and then go in there and like search for different kinds of materials or like currency or something. Adam says, do you need a streaming card to play and stream in different machines? What do you mean, man? Like if you want to stream from like your console, you can just use like the built-in streaming software, because like Xbox has built-in streaming that you can stream to, I think, Mixer. PS4 you can stream to, I think, Twitch and YouTube. So there's like built-in ways to do it that are really simple. So you don't have to go out and pay money. If you want to use like OBS to stream, then you have to use like a capture device, like like maybe an Elgato, or the one that I have, which is the Hub-Hog HD capture. And there's other ones too. There's a lot of different capture cards out there. But if you just want to experiment with streaming, I would say just, if you have a console, just use your built-in streaming from your console, because it's free, it's cheap, it's already built in. Adam says there's so many wants for the next update. When did the last time they gave us everything that people were wanting? I don't know, man. I mean, I think the game's pretty good the way it is. But if they're adding more to that, like with multiplayer and stuff, that's going to be awesome. Even if they do add like tons of multiplayer stuff, like, I don't know, just crazy stuff, I still may not even encounter another player, because I've been playing for like 150 hours. Is it 150 hours? I don't know. It's a lot. I still haven't seen a single player. And even if they add this multiplayer stuff, I still may never see another player, but it will be cool to have. If they allow you the ability to just like go to your Steam profile or your Xbox or your PlayStation profile and just like click on your friend, send them a game invite, and then they can just jump into your game and be right in there with you, instead of having to go through all the portals and stuff and like type in the portal code and find the same planet. If they just like streamline it more to give you the option to just send an invite to your friend and they can hop in, then I might see some other players, because then I could just type in somebody's friend username, hop in, and we could go out exploring together. But because I haven't really taken the time to find the glyphs and stuff or the portals, and so even if it is multiplayer heavy, I still may never see another player in my life, because I'm just lazy and I don't want to go and get the codes and runes and all that. I played for 400 hours and haven't seen anyone randomly. I did with the community events. Yeah. So it's No Man's Sky is like one of those games where you really have to look. You have to look for other players. So I'm hoping they like, maybe on creative mode, at least you can just, send out a game invite. Don't have to worry about the portals, even though in creative, all the runes are unlocked, I think, and you can just do it without too much work. But for all the new players like that are going to be jumping on Xbox that don't necessarily know that there's portals and that you can invite friends and do all this stuff, it'd be nice if they could just send an invite to their friend and just be able to jump in and play with them. So I think that'd be cool. I'm still looking on Twitter. I ain't seeing too much. I'm not seeing too much. They need to make a hookup mechanic. I have all the glyphs, and there's still heaps of work to go. New players to get the portal addresses. Yeah, definitely need to streamline it for those that just want to, jump in with their friends. Don't have to worry about getting portal addresses and all that jazz. What's happening on Twitter? Nothing's happening on Twitter. I'm gonna go to latest again. 24 minutes ago. Montreal, blah, 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 blah. Screenshots and all that jazz. A trailer from Peaceful Gamer. I kind of want to watch this trailer. I'm going to watch it real quick. You guys aren't going to be able to see it, but I'm going to watch it. Peaceful Gamer. No Man's Sky launch. I'm liking this trailer. Fan-made trailer. You guys might be able to hear the... I like the music. Foundation. Oh, cool. He's going through all the updates. Shout out to Peaceful Gamer. He's a really cool guy. Follow him on Twitter. Pathfinder update. That's a good trailer. I'm gonna share that. Retweet. I retweeted Peaceful Gamer's trailer. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Grant says, is a GTX 1060 and a 2600 good enough for 1080p for 60 frames per second stream without changing a game graphic settings? It depends on the game, man. Because I have a GTX, I have a Ryzen 7 1700, right? I have a Ryzen 7 1700 and I have a GTX 1080, which is like pretty much one of the highest graphics cards you can get. And playing No Man's Sky, I have to turn down some of the settings because that game is just, it's not optimized that well for PC. I'm hoping with the new update they do optimize it better, but it just depends on the game. And I have it so I'm outputting at 720p because I can be playing it like 1080p, but I have it so I'm outputting to YouTube at 720p because most people don't watch in 1080p anyway because they're on their phones. If you're watching on a mobile device, most people watch it on like 420p because they don't want to use up all their data. And with the screen this small, 1080p and 420p look similar because it's just a smaller screen and less pixels. So I output to 720p and I output to 30 frames a second. I don't do the 60 frames a second. I don't even play No Man's Sky at 60 frames. I play it at 30. And I had to like turn off VSync and stuff like that because it just makes my game crash. And even with some of the settings turned down, I still have crashes with that game. So it just depends, man. It just depends on what you want to like output to and all that stuff. But yeah, the GTX 1060 is a good graphics card. But then there's different versions as well. There's like a 3 gigabyte GTX 1060, and then there's like a 6 gigabyte 1060. And those, of course, obviously cost different. But I would say wait till the prices drop a little bit because I think they're still kind of high, but they're supposed to be dropping. Adam said you turned to a tech advisor. I know. I'm not a very good tech advisor. Auto today is 420p for me. Looks fine on my small screen. Yeah, 420p. Like I said, most people watch it. And the majority of people that watch my videos watch on a mobile device. And I always watch everything on 420p on my videos. Even when I'm connected to Wi-Fi, I don't have to worry about data. I just leave it 420p because it just looks the same. The bats, that darn bats. There is always room to learn new things. I agree. Grant says the 1060 has dropped to about $350. That's still kind of high, I think. 350. Well, I don't remember what they were costing back when I was looking at them. I think when I was looking at them, there was the 1060, like the lowest version, which was like, I think the 3 gigabyte 1060 was like $260. I think it was like $260. So still kind of pricey because I ended up getting my GTX 1080 for $500. So it just depends, man. It just depends. I mean, if you want to do a lot of like PC gaming, then yeah, you obviously want to go for a good graphics card. But if you just want to stream stuff, I mean, you can stream from your console and it doesn't really cost you anything. If you already have a console, might as well stream from it. Last I remembered, 4 GB 1060 was like $300. Maybe. I honestly don't remember what they were when I looked at them. I can't remember. I don't know. But just do your research, man. Just do your research. That's what I would say. I did a lot of research. And sometimes it's just cheaper to buy a pre-built computer. Adam says, I miss the reasons for the predicted price drop in GPUs. Is it that crypto miners are demanding less, or are manufacturers? I don't know the reason. I just saw an article that said that graphics cards might be dropping in price soon. I didn't really read the article. I'm just like, okay. I would assume maybe it's because crypto mining has not been, like, cryptocurrency is dropping in value or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Or they might be upping production, or they might be coming out with new graphics cards that are faster, and that's why the older ones are starting to drop the price. I got no idea. I got no clue. I just heard it, just a rumor that they're supposed to be dropping. That they could be dropping soon. They could be dropping. They could be. And even though I have like a GTX 1080, which is a $500 graphic, well, it's the graphics card I have now, $500 when I bought it. It's like $900 right now. But even though I bought that super good graphics card, I'm sitting in my closet streaming from a really bad laptop, and I just spent all that money for all those things. I'm streaming from a laptop, so. And the games I do play, a lot of them are like indie games that I don't even play them on ultra settings. So, I mean, it just depends, I suppose. Depends on what you want. Because it's like you buy a good graphics card this year, and then the next year, or like in 2 years, it's like obsolete. Because there's a new thing, and there's always going to be a new thing. But when are GPU prices going to be back to, I don't know, man. I know processors are starting to drop. Processor prices, because like the new versions are coming out, which means the first gen like Ryzen's and stuff are starting to drop in price. GTX 1060s were $249 at launch, so they're still at least $50 overpriced right now. It's only the 1080s that have dropped to their original price point. Have the 1080s gone down to like cheaper? Because I bought like the cheapest 1080, which was $500, and that was the cheapest when I bought mine. So yeah, I'm not sure. But I do know I'm gonna have this graphics card until it breaks. I'm not gonna be upgrading anytime soon. Because I spent $500, and I'm gonna, even 10 years down the road, if this thing is still working, that's the graphics card I'm gonna use. I want to build a PC later this year. It'll be my first. The price jump really irritated me. Yeah. And then RAM, I don't know. I think like hard drives have been dropping in price too. Like solid state drives have been going down in price. And yeah, so I'm not sure. I still think RAM's pretty high. Like the RAM and the graphics card are what caused me the most. It was pretty pricey. It was pretty. I think it was like $250. No, it was like $150 for an 8 gig. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it was like $150. No, maybe it was $130. $130 for like an 8 gig stick of RAM, and I bought 2 of them. So I've never seen a single 1080 below that price, even at launch. You can get a 1080 for $589 from Newegg. Okay, so I guess they are dropping in price a little bit. But yeah, when I bought mine, it was on sale, and it was like the cheapest one. I don't remember what brand mine was. I don't have the box with me currently. I think it's at my parents' house. But I think it like dropped in price by like $50 for a limited time, and they threw in Destiny 2 as well with it. So I'm like, since it's a little bit cheaper and they're throwing in Destiny 2, I'll bite the bullet and I'll get it. And I got it. Played Destiny 2 like for an hour. Haven't gone back to it. Haven't touched it since. Sales don't count, man. Nice one. Got lucky. Yeah, true. I suppose I did get lucky. Because I was like, man, $500? That's too much. That's like the most I've ever spent on any piece of technology ever. I'm like, $500. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But then like 2 weeks later, literally 2 weeks later, the same exact graphics card I got went up to like $800, $900. So I guess it's a good thing I bought it when I did. But man, even 500 is, I mean, yeah, I still think 500 is a lot of money, but definitely cheaper than 900 or 800. Hard drives are coming down for work. The wait time was about 12 weeks. I think it's down to 3 weeks. I spent $580 on my 980. That was most I've ever spent on a single piece of hardware myself. Yeah. Definitely pricey. Definitely some pricey things. And I see why people are like going out and buying Xbox One X's, because, you know, you spend $500 for an Xbox One X, you got the console, everything's ready, it's good to go, you pop in the game, you're good, right? You spend $500 on a graphics card, you still have to have the RAM, you still have to have the processor, the cooling, the motherboard, the case, you got to buy all those things. And you already spent $500 on a graphics card. With Xbox One X, by $500, you got everything, you know? So I can see why people went out and bought those, because if you just want to play games, maybe a console is the way to go. But if you want to like multitask and edit and like do all that all in one thing, then yeah, I guess computers. But I use my computer every day, so I'm like, you know what? I use it every day. I might as well get the one I want. And it ended up being cheaper than buying it like pre-built. And my brother, he like puts computers together and stuff. He knows how to do all that. So I didn't really have to do it myself. I just bought the parts and I'm like, hey, help me put this together. And then I just watched him put it together. Yeah. I spent the money and he did the work, is what happened. Is what happened. That's how it went. That's how it went. What budget peripherals would you recommend? I don't know, man. I mean, I just use just the cheapest keyboard and mouse, like the cheapest wireless keyboard and mouse I can find. I think it was like $30 or whatever. It's not like a gaming mouse or anything crazy. The headset I'm using now, it costs like $25 on eBay. It's PX11, which it's not even close to the newest Turtle Beach out there, but it has a good mic. So, and that's really what I wanted it for, was the mic. That color says, but don't forget, with Xbox, you got to have a nice 4K TV, or if you get the One X now, you got to have a TV with HDR support. Then you put the monthly cost of Xbox Live. That's true. You do have the Xbox Live, but I usually get my Xbox Live off like eBay or Amazon when there's sales. So I get it for like $40 for like a 12-year thing. And when you do the math, even $60 for like 12 months only comes out to like, you know, a couple cents a day. So it's not a big deal, but it does get annoying. And then you get like the free games with gold and stuff too. So I guess it's worth it. But yeah, you don't have to buy a 4K TV, but if you want to get like the full, you know, the most out of your Xbox One X, you're going to notice it on a 4K TV, but it does have games run better on, you know, 1080p TVs as well. Like you can get a 50-inch 4K Vizio TV, I think at Walmart for $300 right now. $300. For $300, you get a 50-inch 4K television. So they've definitely dropped in price, because when they first came out, man, holy smokes. They cost like as much as a car. Okay, maybe not that much. Maybe a used car, but man, they were expensive. They were pretty. I mean, $300 is nothing to sneeze at. Okay, that's still a lot of money, but definitely cheaper than when they first came out. It's getting hot in this closet, guys. It's getting hot in this closet. Still better than Costco's TVs. Yeah, true. Adam says, I was using cheap keyboard and mouse for Xmas, and my birthday last year, I managed to score a gaming wireless mouse, a Corsair mechanical keyboard, and 7.1 Dolby headset winning. Nice, man. Very nice. That Killer says, I think the next gen consoles are going to be amazing, though. Dude, yes. That Killer, welcome to the stream, man. Wait, you've been posting, That Killer. That Killer's been posting comments like for a while, and I just noticed it was That Killer. That Killer, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. And yeah, next gen, I think within the next couple years, from what my brother told me, like right now, it would cost too much for next gen, like for it to be worth the company's money, because like stuff is kind of pricey right now. But like in the next couple of years, the prices will drop. They'll drop far enough for the hardware to be able to put all that into a box and sell it, and them to actually make money. And I'm really in no rush. I'm probably not gonna buy the next Xbox. I'm gonna stick with Xbox One. And honestly, even after my Xbox Live runs out, because I don't play my Xbox One as much as I used to now that I have a PC. And I don't really play online as much either. I used to play Call of Duty like all the time. I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time. So once my Xbox Live runs out, which won't be for a while because I have a lot left on my Xbox Live account, like as far as Xbox Live goes. So once that runs out, I probably just stop buying it and I'll just start playing PC more. Grant says, Adam Owens, what keyboard do you have? I thought about buying him. I mean, I know you're asking. I know you're asking Adam that question, but the keyboard, I don't know what keyboard I have. I think it's just like a Logitech, a cheap Logitech one that came bundled with the mouse. I thought about getting a mechanical keyboard, but they like make a lot of noise, and they make a lot of noise. My brother has one. And it's just like clickety click click click, and if you're like recording stuff and searching at the same time, it's a lot of clicking. There's a lot of feedback in your mic. I know on some of Cobra's streams, you're always hearing people like type and stuff in the background. It's because they probably have mechanical keyboards. So yeah, I don't really care about mechanical keyboards that much. I'm just like, just give me a keyboard and mouse. I'm good. I don't have to have it be fancy. I don't have to have it glow or anything. Have different settings to make it glow and all this crazy stuff. Like my graphics card, the 1080, it can like have different lights and it can change lights and all this stuff. And my processor has lights it can change. It has like a light up ring that you can change the color. But my box, like my case, there's no glass on it. So it's just all enclosed. It's just like a white case. It almost looks like a refrigerator with a door on it. So you can't even see any of those lights. So I have all the lights turned off. But yeah, I don't need all the bells and whistles. Grant says, at least it has RGB. I was really lucky. I'm 37, so I still have an awesome. Very nice. Very nice. I have a stick with a $40 mechanical keyboard. Once you go click, you can't go back. Of course, they're strafe with brown switches. Very nice. Maybe 2021. Yeah. And honestly, I don't think Sony and Microsoft are too worried. I mean, I know they're already, I guess supposedly, like the specs for the next PS4, like the PS5 leaked supposedly. I don't know if that's, I don't know if those are actually the correct specs. But I saw some gameplay for God of War, right? The new God of War game. And even with like PS4s now, right? They're getting graphics and gameplay out of the console that we currently have. And it looks great. So I think the PS4 and Xbox One have a lot of life left in them. But obviously there's, everybody wants to be the first one to have the next best console. So Microsoft and Sony, they're in this race. Meanwhile, Nintendo's doing their thing with the Switch, and the Switch is still selling like hotcakes. But I still think there's a lot of life in the current consoles that we have. And that's another thing about PC. It's like with PC, you got a Steam account, you just buy all these games on Steam and they'll just work as long as you have a computer. You might have to update your graphics card every couple of years, or what? Maybe not every couple of years, because you can always lower the settings. But sometimes you just get tired of buying new consoles, because then with the new consoles, you got to buy the new games for the consoles. And then usually the previous games don't run on them. Like if the next Xbox comes out and it's like, we're backwards compatible with every single Xbox One game, and you can play Xbox One games, you can play Xbox 360 games and if they're like that, then yeah, it might be worth upgrading. But if the next Xbox comes out and it's like, oh, you can only play Xbox 2 games on it, you can't play any of your Xbox One games on it, I'll be like, screw that, not going to happen. But I feel like as long as they allow for backward compatibility, which I think that they're going to do, because if they don't, people are going to be very upset, because nobody wants to buy the same game remastered for the next generation. Even though I've done that in the past, if it's cheap enough, I'll do it. But I think if they make them backwards compatible, then people might be more on the bandwagon to upgrade. But otherwise, like, whatever, I'll stick with what I got. I still play my 360 from time to time. I'm still playing the original Xbox. Like I said, guys, I keep buying these original Xbox games, and I've been playing my original Xbox more than my Xbox One. It's crazy. Even though the graphics are you know, they're really outdated and all this stuff, it's still fun to go back and see what they look like, see how the games ran and how they controlled. It's like you're going back in time when you play one of those old games. It's like you're going back in time. Better than no lights, am I right? I heard Sega's coming out with the next gen console. I heard Sega. Yeah, Sega. Mine only has R, but I don't need it to light up dancing, just backlight. I think backwards compatibility is going to be their edge. I have a PS2, so yeah. Like Sony, when the PS3 came out, it was like the big fat console. It was backwards compatible with PlayStation 2 games. I think it was backwards compatible with PS1 games too. But then that costed too much money, and then they made the slim version, and they took that feature out of it. And remember, guys, back when the PlayStation 3 was first launched, I think it costed was it like $500 or $600? It was like $600, $500 for the PS3 when it first came out. That's crazy. That is crazy. And that's part of the reason why I didn't do too well on launch. And the 360, even though the 360 was a little bit less powerful, it was a lot cheaper. But now you can get like the Xbox One X, which is like super powerful for like $500. So it's crazy how much technology has gone, how far it's come. And even back in the day, like when you bought a Nintendo, like those were pricey back in the day. Like some Nintendo games were like $100 just for a game. So it just depends. It all depends, guys. It all depends. I hope the backwards compatibility with the PS5 is a simple system. Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. I agree. And Cobra just uploaded that live stream he just did, the live show with the live drop and everything. He uploaded that to YouTube. It finished processing, I think, 16 minutes ago. So if you guys want to go back and watch that entire video, I only watched like the last 20 minutes, so I'm out of the loop. I don't know what's going on. I might go back and watch that myself, but yeah, Cobra put that on his channel. He's at work right now, bringing home the bacon. But guys, I'm going to wrap up this stream because it's getting hot in this closet, and I'm going to get my pajamas and watch some Netflix. Probably going to start. I'm probably going to finish 300. I was watching 300 the other night. I've seen it multiple times, but I was like, it's on Netflix now. I want to watch 300. Good movie. I think it's a good movie. I mean, a lot of people don't like it. I think it's a good movie. It's kind of cheesy. It's just basically a bunch of 300 dudes fighting. It's loosely based. I mean, it's based off a comic book that's based off of a real event in history, I guess, but it's more based off the comic book. But yeah, I'm going to go watch some 300 on Netflix. Maybe, possibly, maybe I'll watch an episode of Lost in Space, which I keep saying I'm going to watch. Every single time I stream, I'm like, I'm going to watch an episode of Lost in Space, which is a new Netflix show. Haven't done it yet. Still haven't done it. PS2 is dirt cheap nowadays. Yeah. PS2s, man. I got a PS2. But I am going to wrap it up, guys. Thanks for popping in. If you enjoyed the stream, give it a thumbs up. If you're watching this after it's done broadcasting, thank you for getting this far. If you did get this far, my streams, my sub chats are always very random. I just talk about whatever's in my mind, whatever you guys bring up. I read the comments. So I always have fun chatting with you guys. But thanks for watching. Like it if you liked it. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook. Links are in the description. At least they should be down there. Hit the notification button. I think it's up there or down there. If you haven't already, you'll get notifications. Subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, my name is Adam, and remember, keep calm and game on. Toodles!